We are very happy to have our next guest join us on the program here in San Francisco. It is BAYNK. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's great to be there.
I'm going to start off with the fact that you are at the same venue that you were here last year as an opener, and now you are a headliner here. Did you think about that at all?
I did not think about that at all, but it is quite surreal to come back and play the same place, but just do it on your own and sell it out. It's a great feeling.
Yeah, you were opening for Casbo.
Yeah.
And so what was your mindset during that phase of your career as an opener, so to speak?
I think when you're an opener, you're constantly thinking about, I want to do this myself, and I could definitely do this myself, when obviously you can't because you're opening. But that was my thought process the whole time, is how am I going to get back to these venues and bigger venues and sell my own tickets and like have my own fans.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful for all those artists who have taken me on their tours. And yeah, I guess it paid off.
Yeah.
San Francisco! How you guys doing tonight?
The fact that you are independent, there's freedom. So
Yeah.
you can obviously take the reins of the creative control. But then of course it's like you are basically the one-man show, so to speak. And so what are the pressures, or how do you handle that in terms of managing opportunities that could be presented to you, that are presented to you? And what are the parameters of which you think, okay, maybe this is a good opportunity for a label to, support me?
Yeah, I guess I was lucky from the start in that I just happened to be noticed, and that's always something that seems to be luck based. And then if you've done the preparation up to that point, and if you continue to work from there, I think it becomes easier. But yeah, it's just getting noticed and having like a financial responsibility to be able to fund your own tours and fund everything, fund all your recording, stuff like that. I guess for me, I couldn't really relinquish the creative control. I really want to have my hand in everything, and I don't really want to have a label telling me what to do. Not that all labels would do that, but for me, I like assembling a team. I like having a creative director help me with this. Spencer Graves helps me a lot with all the creative side, and then graphic designers will just pick and choose. And yeah, I just find it really fun. I think it's all part of being an artist and making your own projects.
Were there any particular artists that you were listening to throughout your youth that affected or kind of informed you, like, hey, this sounds good, I think I can do something like this?
Yeah, I think it was Flume and Rusty and Cashmere Cat that were my first real inspirations. But before then I just paid no mind. I had no idea how electronic music was made up until I was like 21. I just assumed that there was a band that had synthesizers or something, and they just recorded it live, and that was how it turned out. I think that's why it was so mind-blowing to me, the music, that I just had no idea that it was in layers, and that part of it was fascinating to me.
Were you a music fan? Did you go to a lot of festivals?
Obsessed with festivals. I think that was the other turning point as well, was going to festivals and just wanting to hear a song that I didn't hear at the festival played by anyone else, and thinking that I could make something that would make me feel the best or make others feel some type of way.
The music that you make is very soothing for some people. It's very inspiring. There's so many ranges of emotions, right? Especially since Poolside came out, and now you have a couple singles that people have just gone bananas over, for lack of a better phrase. You have the collaboration with Glades that you did, as well as Sinead Harnett. And so what was the mindset of creating Settle and those pieces of work?
For all of those sessions where I go in and it's someone that I really want to like have a song with, I will let them dictate the first part of it and really just like try and make them feel as comfortable as possible, and like let their voice be like the main part. So for both those songs, I already loved Karina's voice and I loved Sinead's voice, and I kind of like chilled out a little bit and let them dictate where the song was going to go, and then just like made the production to like nestle around their vocal, and that's something that I don't know if I'll be doing a lot more of in the future. I really want to do like strange productions and have like vocalists put it on top of, but whenever it's in a session, I always feel like the songwriter and the vocalist should come first, and you should, to get something good, you obviously need to work together, and they need to feel as comfortable as possible. But yeah.
So it wasn't like you had these stems and things to work with, and then you started building the sonics.
No, I've tried to do that before, and I know a lot of other people do that, but I've just always found that once you're in the room with someone, then it's so much easier to read their taste and like read them as a person and know what's gonna work. Whereas sometimes if you come in with tracks, it's like trying to force a square peg in a round hole.
So these two songs are out right now. Is this the sound, the lead up to what we can expect from the EP that's coming out?
Yes, it is. I think the messages behind the song, not necessarily the production, because I know the production of the other songs coming out are all pretty different. They still sound like me, but the extra 4 songs that are on the EP are quite different apart from each other.
And you've said in the past that you're not much of an albums guy, so is this kind of the workflow that you're going to be following?
No, I'm
EPs?
I think I've changed my mind slightly.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, eventually I'll do an album.
Wow.
But this is just like a workout, I suppose. Yeah, I just feel like I'm not ready, like I said before. Still like trying to piece together.
What do you think that will help you get to that point of this is an album?
I think I really just need to like find those few like instruments or things that are like me, that just encapsulate the I don't know, like the BAYNK sound, whatever it is. I just still feel like I'm still like picking and choosing and making things up as I go along, and I want to have something that's like recognizable, that you could sit down and listen to and be like, oh, that's BAYNK. Or
Well, we're really looking forward to the new EP and this now new album, and
Thanks.
Obviously the show tonight. Great to meet you.
Yeah, great to meet you too.
Awesome. It is BAYNK. You're watching B-Sides On Air.